Hey, what's up, everybody? Coach Ted here, TNT Strength and Conditioning. And what I want to talk about today may be a little controversial to some people, but it's important for everyone to understand this. TNT is not just a gym. It is not just a workout. It's not a place that, like, hey, I'm going to the gym. Yes, we have a facility. Yes, we do workouts in here. Okay? I use that term, workout. All right? But what we are is an athletic development, sports performance coaching program. People come here to be coached on the program that we give them. So we don't just have a blanket workout that everybody's doing and it's scaled down one or two ways with the weights that some places may do, like, 6, 7, 10, 15, I don't know, people are following the same thing. We are a coaching program, meaning every single person that comes in here is getting an individualized attention towards coaching. We have a workout of the month. We rotate it, and there's changes and progressions within that workout, so they're weekly changes as needed. But we're also coaching that program. And what I mean by that is, here's a great example. This happened today. An athlete came in. He was on a workout where we had him programmed to do an upper body workout. But this athlete is also working out with their team where they're doing lifting. So in that lifting program, I said, hey, they said, hey, Coach Ted, can I bench press? And I said, when was the last time you bench pressed with your school? And it was very recently. And I said, okay, well, that was a regular bar, right? Regular bar, regular bench. So what I did was modify that. I said, we're going to go on this neutral grip bar, and we're not going to press to a max. We're going to follow our RPEs. And we're going to have great technique, and we reinforced perfect technique, and we made a variation. We used the neutral grip bar, the Swiss bar, some people call it, so that athlete wasn't just repeating the same thing. Now, if you walk into a class, you can't just go up to the class instructor and say, hey, I just bench pressed. You have bench pressing? Can I change it? Because the class doesn't allow that, and that's okay. The places should have classes and should do that type of thing. But remember, a sports performance athletic development coaching program is what you get at TNT. A lot of kids, a lot of athletes, they just go to the commercial gym. That's cool. I'm glad people are going to gyms. I'm glad people are taking fitness serious, but they're on their own program, all right? What makes their own program? What are they following? Did they get it from ChatGPT? Does ChatGPT see in real time the changes they need to their technique? Do they modify it? So many times I have an intent for the day for an athlete. I'm watching them move, and I say to said athlete, like, whoa, we're not going to do it that way. We're doing it this. Or put that weight in your left hand instead of your right hand. Why am I saying that? I might see some type of movement pattern or dysfunction that we need to work on. I don't even necessarily have to explain it to the athlete because they're just here to do the work. I'm here to do the coaching. Me and my coach really, really care about the individual athlete, and we're giving them that individual athlete attention in a group atmosphere, a team atmosphere. It's like going to a team practice, but not every team member is doing the same thing, all right? And a lot of places don't get that. They have a great workouts, but it is easy to make someone tired. It's like being tired or being exhausted after a workout or being sore is not the measure of what an athlete needs for performance. If I made all my athletes tired, how would they go to practice the next day if they're exhausted from the workout or overly sore from the workout? All right, that's not performance. Now, if you only activity you do is the workout that you're going to at the place you may be going to, either on your own or group class, and that's your activity for the day, awesome, do the class. Is it coached right? I don't know. It comes down to, like, there's a lot of similarities in the workouts. Like, so many. Like, we all have the same pool, and it's a huge pool to choose from of exercises and movements to choose from. There's so many. So it's not exclusive to my program or this person's program or this class or this gym or whatever. We can all draw from it. But that's the ingredients. The ingredients doesn't make the work quality. Like pizza. My friend has used this analogy and I love it. Like, there could be two different pizza places. They have the same ingredients, the sauce, the cheese, the bread, right? The water, whatever. They have the stuff. They have the stuff. And at the end of the day, you eat that pizza and it does its job. It satiates your hunger, okay? Like a workout, we have the ingredients, we have the equipment, we have the exercises. And at the end of the day, you have a generated fatigue from the workout. Satiated the stomach like when you ate that pizza. But what makes one pizza place better than the next? It's the quality of the pizza, the way it is being cooked. The chef. So in TNT, with our coaching, me and Coach A, who's an amazing coach, what we do, we are the master chef. And we modify, adjust, change the ingredients, put a little of this in, take a little of that out, add a little of whatever is needed for the athlete. A lot of times an athlete will come in and we give them a recovery workout because they have a big game or a big tournament or just came off of one, or they've been working long shifts, and whatever it might be, what we're going to do is give them a recovery workout so the movement recharges their body. That is not a fitness class. That is not a workout you do on your own. That is something that my eye in real time sees. Then we have a discussion and we give the athlete what they need. Not what we want, right? What we want is following our whiteboards and following the baseline program as written, because that's the easiest thing to do. It's written, you tell them what the exercise is, they go and do it, you monitor that technique, make sure it looks appropriate. We're cool, that's golden. I do that all day, every day. But we also have to make those changes based on the way the athlete is moving and performing, and making sure that when they leave TNT, they are a better fill in the blank, better wrestler, better lacrosse player, better track athlete, better whatever the sport is. We don't measure the quality of our workouts on increasing their max. Do I believe in progressive overload? Of course I do. Do I believe in lifting heavy, lifting moderate weights, lifting light weights for speed? I believe in all of that. But we don't have to measure all of that to know the progress of the athlete unless they are in a sport where the weightlifting, powerlifting, weightlifting, right? In those sports, how much you lift is the sport. What we measure the progress on is, are they better at their practice? Are they coming to their practices and able to perform the drills in said sport at a higher level, which has the potential, and a very good potential, to transfer over to playing time? Are they going to play the sport better? Are they going to perform better in the sport? If they are a wrestler, are they drilling harder? Are they able to go through matches longer? Are they able to sustain more strength and strength endurance into those hard matches that are overtime matches, or whatever the sport may be? That's what we're doing in here. So think about it like this. Not everything's created equal. I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do, because I'm always learning. I'm trying to always be better than I was the day before, constantly reading, constantly adjusting, constantly learning from the people walking in my door. I have colleagues I consult with, and we get better together to make the industry better. So when we coach athletes, we are giving you our best expertise every time you come in the door. If you're willing to put in the work, we are willing to put in the work with you, and that's when the magic happens. When you become better, we all get better together. I hope this makes sense. Please have a great day and train hard.